Underneath the tall maple, we'll dance all night. We'll dance all night. Snap a pic, let the memories unfold. Chasing laughter, we're never getting old. The breeze is blowing, we're catching the vibe. Together we'll make the most of this ride. Come on, let's have a blast with tall maple. Leaves falling, we're jiving and we're able. Grab a friend, join us in the fun. In this leaf out party, we're second to none. Come on, let's have a blast with tall maple. Leaves falling, we're jiving and we're able. Grab a friend, join us in the fun. In this leaf out party, we're second to none.
I wanna make the world a better place. I want the biggest smile on your face. I wanna hear laughter and cries of joy. I wanna make a difference, that's my choice. We can do it together and make it last forever. Let's all get together, change it for the better. Make the choice, it's the right thing to do. Raise your voice if you really need to. Spread kindness everywhere you go. Make your difference actually show. Do it now and do it often. Be thick with your love, not thin.
Grab your friends, it's time to play. Jump in the pile, let's seize the day. Leaves are falling, colors so bright. Underneath the tall maple.
How is that? Hey, there we go. Super weird. Music is way too loud. Be something like that, I think. Looks pretty good, I think. In there. Yeah, that's how we do. So, the internet doesn't want me playing Horizon doesn't connect. So we're going to do some Balatro tonight. And that's what we're going to do. I was doing this the other night too. But my stream cut out. My OBS kicked the bucket. And didn't even realize. And I played for a while. And I was talking, enjoying myself. And I look over, and my OBS had been gone for about 2 hours. So that was fun. We're kind of playing this like brain dead mode. I'm just clicking things right now, you know. It's been a while since I got a hand like up and going, like a run actually going. But our goal here is to beat as many stakes as possible. That's what we want to do. All right. See what we can get going on. Should be easy rounds for about 4 or 5 rounds now. And build an economy. Start working on our deck here even. Well, I feel like we got to do this. We'll start flashing our deck out a little bit. A little bit by a little bit. So ultimately what we want to do, get a bunch of kings, cut down our deck as much as possible. Hopefully we can find some spectral packs, some hanged men. Be good. I'll say this music is like super chill though. Yo, Carnage, what is going on? Feels like it's been forever and a day since we saw each other. Hope you're doing well. What is going on in your world? I'm feeling good. Feeling positive. Positive vibes. Sending them out everywhere. That's interesting. Life is good. Compared to the alternative, especially, right? Alter some cards here. You got engaged. Amazing. That is some super hype, dude. Congratulations. I like that she asked you. I'm not big on gender norms, so I really like that she asked you. That's amazing. That's so awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. I love love. Can't help myself. I love love. I know we want to cut our deck, but we also want to build our deck. We'll get there. Let's get rid of some. Yeah, I mean, what's the point of not asking, right? Like if you love somebody and you want to spend all of your time with them, rest of your life with them, does it matter who asks? I don't think it does. That is unfortunate though. So and we should probably buy that. There we go. Since primate times? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't around then. That, right? There we go. What have you been playing lately? Have you been playing some Pokemon, Minecraft? It's been a while. I've had some time away from the internets. I was out of town for a few days too, for work. So I haven't been able to catch up on a lot of stuff either. I think we just do that because we like money. It should be enough to beat the. Not lately for Minecraft. Might get back into it though, playing ECG, like the card game. That's where like you open packs and stuff on your phone, right? Okay. If we can actually pull it, great. No discards, so we got to be a little bit creative here. You can battle with other people with the cards collect. That's cool. I haven't looked into it much. The last game that I played on my phone, I think was like Marvel Snap. And I only did that for a little. It was good for a time, right? I think it was good for a time. We need to start slimming out our deck a little. They're gonna be good. We get a little dicey here. I like that you can collect shinies. Like, I like that shinies are a thing. It's just the exact same thing, just different colors. That makes it special. I remember way back in the day when I first learned about shinies and that there's like nothing different about them except they're different colors. Just blew my mind that that was actually in the game. Yeah, I'll definitely, if I download it, I will definitely hook you up. And I will have to build my deck first, for sure. All right, let's see how this goes. Doesn't look good for our hero. But Carnage, since the last time I saw you, I am actually 2 weeks smoke free now. 2 weeks as of today. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I did not, the game didn't like what I did there. Everything was going great until it wasn't. So we start a new run. Yeah, no cigarettes. And I've smoked for probably like 25 years. Yeah, the first 3 days was horrible. Like, I wanted to yell at everybody. I wanted to, I didn't. You know? I was very antsy. Like, just couldn't sit still at all. So yeah, but it's been going well. It's yeah, I'll start feeling better. I'm already like, I feel like I'm breathing better. And it's not that I had breathing problems before, but I just feel, you know, like it's easier to breathe. And then I'll be looking at, you know, doing some exercising and stuff. Let's at least do something like that. Those. Take that just for the. I feel like that should be an easy win. If we got the old 2 multiplier. Great. We'll see how we can do in this game. I think I only have to beat it like, I don't know, 17 to 20 more times. That's pretty easy to do. I do like having something that gives me. We're doing some nice chill vibes tonight. No Final Fantasy 11. The internet doesn't want me to play it. My internet service provider did something, and now I can't connect to it there. So the solution that I've been offered is to just run an Ethernet cable from my router to my PC. The only problem with that is I'm on one side of the house and my router is on the other side of the house. So it'd probably be like a, I don't know, 200-foot cable that I would need. Or to drill holes in my floors and stuff. Not about that. So we're going to play something else. That is the plan. Final Fantasy 11 is going well. It is actually going pretty well. I have a level 75 summoner. My beast is at level 57, I think. Got a couple jobs at like sub jobs already leveled. That's pretty good. Yeah, and I mean, Horizon is a great way to play it for free because you can just download it and play, right? One hand. See if we can get a... You know, I'll share this, I think. So I took some time off. Hey, Lick My Clip, good to see you. I took some time off because somebody I love in the hospital. They had to have surgery. It's kind of a big deal, right? And I think it's funny how the internet is pretty fickle, and you know how if you're not on every single day, they're just like, you don't exist anymore. For a while there, you know, as soon as I would log in, as soon as I would do stuff, as soon as I would log in, I'd have a bunch of people here. And I think it's funny because you know, it was like basically 2 weeks where I didn't stream. And it's a little shocking that like numbers go down when you're not around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. You will always exist for me as well. It's neat how you get to meet some pretty cool people when you put yourself out there, right? And I'm glad that I was able to hang out and chat with you guys and talk about stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. What do we go for? Flush is probably easy. You only watch a few streamers and one of them is me? Yay! It makes me happy. So here's my thing. I like to connect with people, right? And I try to pop in and say hi as much as I can, but it's hard when there's like 7 people streaming all at the same time. You want to be able to go in and spend time and, you know, chat with people. But like you go in and you're like, hey, how's it going? How are things? And then it's like you know, all right, now I'm leaving. Got to make my rounds, right? Tough. And then most of the times, like, to help some of the like smaller streamers, I'll have like 3 tabs open with volumes like kind of down on them throughout the day. But then I also feel like, you know, sometimes as a small streamer myself, when I'm talking to people and I'll be like, oh, hey, so and so, I saw you in here, you know, blah, 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 question for you. And then you realize like, oh, they're gone or they're lurking or what have you, right? You're like, oh, I just called that person out and now I feel bad about it. If that makes any sense. You know? I'm not even really paying attention to this game, to be honest with you. I really should be. Yeah. Get this. This is just sitting here doing nothing. But we... Here we go. Full houses is where it's at. True. True. And again, it's not that I'm not sad about it or anything like that. But it is a real thing when you are, you know, streaming and whatever. And the metrics are how you measure your success, right? So if you look at, you know, follower numbers or average viewers or whatever, right? And then you kind of see like things are dipping and stuff. And like, you don't want to pay attention to the numbers. Like, the numbers aren't why you do the thing. Like, us having this conversation right now, that's why I do the thing that I do, right? That I get to connect with people, I get to talk with people. But I think, you know, ultimately you measure your success on the numbers sometimes, where you can have a really great stream and then you look at the numbers and the numbers feed into why that was such a great stream, right? There was a lot of people chatting. There's a lot of people here, you know, there's good conversations that were had, right? There was clips made because funny things or interesting things happened. I think it's interesting how much of, you know, there's almost a bit of, I don't even know what to call it. Like the psychological aspect of it. I don't know. Here, let's flush it up now. Yeah. And again, I'll be honest. It's not like I'm doing this for a paycheck. Like, this is my creative outlet, right? So at the end of the day, do the numbers really matter? They don't, right? But it's such a hard thing to just get away from. Well, I don't know. Talking out my ass. Well, we're on round 4 here. We're doing stuff. All right, we do straight. Even though this isn't a flush, it's actually a flush. Kind of why I like this game too. You can manipulate your deck. Not looking good here. Well, let's try and get some more black cards. That's going to score better, or at least it should. All right, there we go. So with you being engaged now, Sir Carnage, do you have a date picked out? Do you have a location? Is it going to be a big thing? Is it going to be a little thing? I enjoy roulette. I really do. But this isn't really poker. Like, it's using poker hands, but it's more of like a roguelite than anything. I got the gamer slouch happening here. It's more like it's more about building your deck than actually getting poker hand. You can take that guy. Maybe we'll get lucky. You're gonna elope, yeah. Oh, you're getting some tattoo rings. That's cool. I don't think it really that hurts that much because I mean, there's only so much square footage on your ring finger, right? That you can have. Like, I mean, it might hurt like in the moment, but I mean, I've had tattoos and like it's right where it's like right on bone. That's where I feel like it hurts the most. That's like where if you were to get it tattooed where a ring is, right? Like there's a lot of flesh there. And your hands are usually pretty durable too. Let's just play. Good enough. Good enough. My wife and I, we actually have, they're not matching tattoos. But like I have an elephant on me. She has an elephant on her. But the lines in the elephant are actually our like thumbprints. So she has my thumbprint on hers and I have her thumbprint on. So that's pretty cool, I thought. Diamonds are overrated. And I think if I'm completely honest and true, just get a cubic zirconia. They're man-made. They're super cheater, like cheap. They're better quality. But it's the same thing. ring pop. True. It will go a long way. I do think that there's value in like a keepsake or a memento, something that signifies it, right? I mean, obviously a tattoo is forever, so there's no denying that, right? Yeah. But whether it's a ring or a necklace or like whatever, yeah. Hey, you can't lose a tattoo. So this, fun fact, is not my original wedding band. My original wedding band is like 3 sizes bigger than this because I was a big fella. And I don't know how many times I went out shoveling snow and the ring like would slip right off my finger after I lost the weight. The ring would just like slip right off. No, I didn't. We took that ring and I kept it. It's in my special hiding place. But we went and got like a new one for me. But I think if I were to get like the other one resized or whatever, it just wouldn't be the same, right? Yeah. But yeah, I was a large. I mean, I say large, but like I was more like a almost triple extra large guy before. So nice that I can fit in normal clothes now. $100%. And there's days where I'm like, I don't care. I'll get a burger and fries and all the stuff, right? Which I think, I mean, you don't want to starve yourself of the things that you do want, right? But it was like, it took me a long time to get that big. It took me a long time to not be that big anymore, right? So, yeah. Well, this one kind of sucked. I like how the music like grinds to a halt when you... Here we go. All right, and a new run. All right, let's get some polychrome jokers. Let's do it. This is the run. This is the run. Maybe. Maybe. Where are all my cards? No luck. Hi, Mama Maple. How are you? We're just going to start a new run. Oh, and wait, actually. New run. The wrong difficulty. You doing good? That's good. Hope you're feeling well rested. Maple must be my lucky charm. He shows up and I get a straight flush immediately. Yep, my OBS crashed, and I sat here talking to myself for about almost 2 hours before I realized that the stream had died. So that was pretty funny. Yeah. I thought just, you know, maybe people are being quiet or they're lurking or whatever. And then like I was actually looking at OBS and I was like, oh, 0 up. Okay. Oh. Okay. Like, all right, well, I'm going to bed. It happens. There we go. Let's go. We got a run going. And a brainstorm. Get rid of that one. You tried a few times? Tried a few times what? Well, you don't even have to Facebook me. You can just like type in the chat. You can be like, uh-oh, did the stream go down? Or like really what people do is they'll just type like F. F is an easy way for me to look and be like, oh, did stuff go down or whatever? Hmm. Because usually, like, the only way I'll see Facebook messages is if I look at my phone. I don't normally look at my phone while I'm streaming. I like to keep the attention here, right? Be engaging. I try. Yeah, I assume that that's when it happened. Like, I didn't look at the VOD or anything like that, but I assumed that that's when everything went to shit. You want to save and buy this voucher. Get it. Great enough. Should be right. Good multi. Okay. Like that. Way it is. Heart. Game hates me. Well, we got enough to buy the voucher. No. And the funny thing about it is I can't even log into that game anymore. Something changed on the internet service provider's end, and I am unable to log in. So Like I can get logged in, but when I go to actually like log into my character, there's no response from the server. So yeah, I spent some time with tech support today on Horizon's end to say like, hey, what's going on? Like my internet's not, like my internet works. I'm able to do stuff, right? I'm streaming, so my internet is working, but I just can't connect with that game, which is odd. And we died again. Yeah. It is what it is, though. You'll be able to get through here. And I had another streamer reach out, be like, "Oh hey, are you playing? You should play, because we're gonna go and get, you know, we're gonna hunt this notorious monster and get this piece of gear that you should have." I was like, "Well, I would love to, however, I can't." They're like, "Oh, just try restarting your computer." Like, I tried that. Restarted my router. I restarted my computer. Yeah. Nothing worked. We are not getting some good hands here at all.
Lick My Clip is jumping in the leaf pile with 2 viewers.
What is going on, Lick My Clip? Good to see you. Welcome in. If you came in from Clip Stream, I am Maple. I like to play video games, and sometimes I do it on stream. Hope you are having an amazing day. You're an amazing person. Just know that. How was zombies? Did you do zombies today? What did you do today? The game we're playing here is Balatro. I don't know how you pronounce it. You're playing Warzone and now Fortnite? Fortnite? Fortnite seems like it was a real big thing like 5 years ago. It's starting to have a bit of a resurgence again, right? Yeah, I mean, I understand the fun in it. And I think part of that fun is anybody could win. You could get lucky and beat like 100 other people, right? Welcome back, Carnage. Good to see you. Carnage, did you ever play Fortnite? I enjoyed watching streamers play Fortnite when it came out. I did not enjoy playing it at all. Yeah, back to the Balatro. You got it. You want to play it now? Yeah. It is having a resurgence for sure. Corey, what are you getting up to tonight? You doing some Modern Warfare 3 as well? Is that what it is? Modern Warfare 3? Warzone? Call of Duty 6? I don't know. Adam Blaze is setting up a Fortnite community play game sometime. That sounds like a blast. You're doing zombies right now. Double XP. Get that XP, man. Get on that grind. Got to get all your loadouts and stuff, right? Is that what XP gives you in that? Like the different skins and stuff? Hmm. There we go. That's enough. That is enough to get through to the next round. Go here for now. Here. Enough to win. That's all that matters. So earns a quarter every card that's added. Well, let's add cards. Maybe? Maybe this. We need multipliers. We also need to start building up this guy over here. Start getting some serious chips. But I think this is going to be slow. And this will be a slow build, I think. Yeah. If I like this game, then I'll love Card Game Pocket. Potentially, maybe. I mean, I do like Pokemon. Same concept with the cards, but battling instead, yeah. See what we can do here. And we'll buy this one too, just for the interim. We don't have to like sweat. All right, discard all the clubs, and I have like no club. Go figure. I think it's funny. You get a card that's like, hey, if you use face cards, you'll get a lot of bonuses, and then you never get face cards in your hand. There we go. That'll do it. You just play the lot we got. That's all. Guard clubs. All right, we one-shot that level. I want money. Get rid of spades, and I have no spades. Funny how this game just does that sometime. Here we go. Another one in the books. Let's I mean, I already have a straight here. Got to build for the future, though. You can give me one more club? Well, this is where the wheels fall off, peeps. This is where the wheels fall off. Yep. All right, one more. Let's keep it going. I kind of like this one too. Even though I don't get a Joker right away, getting $25 after the first boss is pretty good. See if we can get some clubs here. Or not. I was just kidding. I didn't want club. I wanted just a mismatch of everything else. I think they really did a good job with the soundtrack on this. Like, it's just a complete chill vibes, right? It's like the same song every time, but then they like stayed in the treble bass, turn the pitch up and everything on it. Let's just buy that for now. So getting your econ kind of in working order early is a little bit important as well. All right. I don't want to use this card up here, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know? Yeah, you could use it now, and then I would have 4 of a kind aces. It's still an early run. If it was queens into kings, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but kings into aces, not the same. Well, we can do this. And then we will take this. Got that. None of those really doing anything for me here. I mean, I can get that. Then it'll make more. I can always sell it. That's good. Now we can do that. Now, like, we're starting to tailor the deck, right? I got 7 kings now. I do like blue joker as well. Make face cards. We can, well, if we hold on to that one in case this explodes or this winds down, then we'll have more. We should be able to get through a few here. Playing a high card. Have to get through. Like purple seals. Purple seals, that is, you discard that card, you get a tarot card up. You're gonna see it right now. Kings are kind of broken in this game. Okay, so my banana blew up. That means I can get a better banana now. Potentially. I like lucky cards too. I'm a gambler. Of course I like lucky. Okay, there is our first 5 of a kind. Damn. Okay, and now we can buy this too. And that gives us another Joker spot too. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Well, let's do some more discarding here. Another queen, so that's good. Let's just change those now. And we can play full house. That should be more there. Nope. I don't think I'm there yet. Interesting. Okay, so this Joker here, the first hand that we discard actually gets upgraded. So like the level of the poker hand actually gets upgraded. So you can kind of be strategic about it. I think I'll just go probably just high card will get upgraded though. Until I get a little bit later in, and then I'll be able to, like once my deck is a little bit more tailored, then I'll be able to kind of fine tune what hand I'm actually upgrading here. I'm so self-conscious about my stream now too. The last couple times it's like kicked out early. And I keep looking back. Keep looking to see like, is it still on? Still on? What about now? Okay. I don't think this is going to go well. I think picking this card, this burnt Joker up, I think the game was like, nope, that's not what we wanted you to do. And now it's done. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Let's just upgrade the heck out of high card now. We can upgrade 5 of a kind too. Again, let's just upgrade high card. Because it'll be easy like for us to play. Just enough. Just enough. We don't need to crush. We need just enough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Yeah. I don't think it's restricted up here or anything, but I think my something. So here's the deal. I was trying to troubleshoot it through Horizon. I'm like, hey, I'm getting a black screen every single time I log in. I don't know what's going on. And they're like, well, funny, I don't see you here, right? And then, you know, I reset my router, I reset my computer. Like I did a restart on my computer and still wasn't able to get in. And then they're like, oh, it's funny that this is your ISP, because I've had a couple other people say that they have the same ISP and they're not able to get in either. So yeah, I don't know. It's something my internet provider did that now, actually, I'll read what they said here. Who knows when it will get done as well. But hello, we are aware of an issue where customers are unable to access multiple sites via Wi-Fi. Our technical team is aware of the issue and is working to rectify this. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Which site are you having an issue with? So I said, HorizonXI.com. Thank you. I will provide our team that site as well. At this time, we do not have an ETA, but they are working on the issue as we speak. So, who knows? Who knows? I mean, I can try. I'll try login right now, and we'll see what's what. So I can open up Horizon. Here, I'll actually show you guys. There you go. Excuse me. Look at that beautiful game, right? Wow. My nose got stuffy like all of a sudden. And let's try and log in. Oh, hey, look, I'm logging in. Oh, hey, look. Downloading data. The problem with Starlink is I think we would still have times where we wouldn't have internet. Because we're in Canada, right? Starlink has like complete coverage for the US, except for Alaska, I think. But we wouldn't have. There would be I'm not able to log in. This is the issue. Yeah. But with Starlink, there's periods of time where we wouldn't have coverage. There you go. Not able to log in. So we play this game. Yeah. I have rebooted everything. I've rebooted the router. I've restarted my computer. To no avail. And I was able to log into my alt, but the second I zoned, black screen. Everything was fine if I was in the Mog House or in the city or in the town. The second I went to leave out of the town, black screen, haven't been able to get in since. So it is what it is. Do I want that? It's an antivirus update. Interesting. I should roll back my Windows update then. I think that happened. When did that happen? No, that was a couple days ago. I was able to play it the other night. Here we go. Ugh, too short. 2 tips. Nope. Just Windows Defender. That's all you need. All you need. Let's go with that. That's a lot of multiplier. I am sure that I will be able to get back online sometime. Just don't know when. And until then, I get to have Phil Balatro streams. Because, you know, it would be nice to complete this game. I'm not talking like 100% completion or anything. But just to beat all of the decks on all of the stakes. That's the goal. There we go. Gotta keep going. Keep pressing. What do you got going on tonight, Elka? Anything exciting? Anything cool? Did a end game event night? I know a bunch of people do like dynamics and stuff. Getting ready for the Thanksgiving trip. Nice. Are you off now? Until like next week? Is that the deal? Right? Some people only get tomorrow off, but a lot of people I know, they get tomorrow off, which is the holiday, and then they also get Friday off, then they don't go back to work until Monday. You're off now. Good. Multis on multis? Sure. Well, I hope you have a safe and healthy holiday. Hope you don't eat too much. Yeah, Friday, I mean, y'all go crazy over some deals. Oh, I hit the wrong button. And like the price of everything is going up, except the price of TVs. The price of TVs is just coming down like crazy. I got chips, got multipliers. I need multis on multis. You can take that, I guess. I do not miss working retail at all. Here we go. We are plowing through the levels here. Get that. I've noticed, like, since I've stopped smoking, that my hands are very fidgety. And I need something like in my hand to actually be doing something. Like when I play Final Fantasy, I got both hands on my keyboard or on my controller. But on something where I'm just playing with a mouse, my other hand needs to be occupied. All right, let's start altering this deck here. Yeah. I like that you call it a dart. You're not Canadian. That's what we call them. Go outside and crush a dart. And we'll go for a rip, eh? All right. UK and Canadian. Well, yeah, I don't know if I know a lot of other countries' slangs. This game, I tell you. What's the craziest one that you've heard or that you can remember? There's one. Somebody said it. They're French Canadian, and they said, "I'll be right out. I have to close the lights." I was like, "Excuse me, what? You're gonna close the lights?" And I'm a bit of a dick, so I said it just like that too. Yeah, let's add another card here. All right, we take. But the story about close the lights, apparently it's just when you translate it, right? The UK calls a smoke something, but yeah, I'm aware of that one. I'll give you that one. I'm aware of that one. But it's technically a bundle of twigs, right? Used for kindling. And that's where that one comes from. Get rid of a little, I guess. You good? So I haven't really had a breakout run so far here. I feel like it should be coming soon though. Aeronaut in the house. Good to see you, my friend. How are things? I hope you're doing well. we are doing a little bit of Balatro tonight. My internet service provider updated some things apparently, and now I can't log into Final Fantasy 11. So we're taking a nice chill evening, shuffling some cards, doing the stuff and junk and things. Yeah, you heard. That's good. And it's funny, the ISP tech guy was like, well, I mean, the easy solution is there's 2 ports on the back of your router or modem. One is going to your router for your Wi-Fi. In the other port, you could just run an Ethernet cable from your modem directly to your PC. And that would be great if it was like in the next room. But all my stuff is way up in the living room upstairs, and I am all the way downstairs on the other side of the house. So that's not going to help. I feel like I'm slouching again. I do have long Ethernet cables. I don't think my wife would appreciate it. Sorry, honey. Watch your step coming down the steps here. That's just an Ethernet cable so I can play a video game. Yeah, I don't think she's... Outside and back it, yeah. I'm sure she would like that less. Why is there a cord running outside? You're stupid. I can hear her saying that. True. It could be. It could be vital to their survival. It doesn't look good for our heroes here. I think this is where it ends. Yep. Derp, 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 derp. There we go. I think I'm going to take a break because it's been an hour and a half since I've been doing this here. Do I have this still going? So, Arrow, I heard that you upgraded some stuff, and that is about all that I know. I don't know what you upgraded. I don't know the ins and the outs of the things. Maybe you messaged me and I looked at it and then I didn't look at it. The Flight Sim, yeah. But Flight Sim 2024, it doesn't work good for anyone. Words, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, really? That's horrible. Words on stream being weird now too. You're off streaming until it's sorted out. That's a good idea. I was saying this earlier, like it was kind of good to take the couple weeks off that I did. It was important. I don't think that I would have been able to kind of deal with the things mentally had I continued to stream for those 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, just like it's working, but it's not. Like, they've updated their thing. They've updated the interface for words on stream, peeps. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, though. I don't think this is going to happen either. Y'all are just going to have to sit and wait for me to come back. What do you think of them apples, huh? There we go. All right, I will be right back. Don't watch the ads. If you are not a subscriber to the channel, use your Twitch Prime sub somewhere. Doesn't have to be here, but it helps you avoid ads on streams that you do like to watch, and it supports the streamer out. So take that money from Jeffrey Bezos, give it to the streamer that you like supporting, and use your Twitch Prime stream or your Twitch Prime subscription. And I will be Made it back. Corey ran a 50-foot long trim and up a hole in the ceiling. It was a must. Was this back in the day for internet needs? Board, yeah. It was important, right? Back in the day, you need that wire. There was no Wi-Fi. Also, cookies. So good. All right. Do a different deck. Actually, here, let's go all the way back to the beginning. Red deck. This was the beginning deck. 2 days ago. My gosh. So, this is the beginning deck. We got all the way up to gold. The blue deck. So, we look at the stakes. The blue deck has one extra hand every round, compared to the red deck. It has one extra discard for every round. That's the difference. The yellow deck, we've got all the way up to gold as well. Start with an extra $10. Green deck. Each one has different things, right? I have a flat cable. Like, I have 2 flat cables that I bought in the previous house in case we needed them for stuff, right? So I have 2 of them. Each one is 100 feet long. But, I mean, everything else works. There's no issues whatsoever with anything as it pertains to the internet. But for some reason, they are limiting certain sites or something. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So, like, anything I can do on the internet, it shouldn't matter if I have an Ethernet cable or if it's running through Wi-Fi, in my opinion. So each of these decks have different things that they do, right? So let's look. We don't need any more from the red deck. We need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. The blue. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20. We have to beat this game 20 more times. 20 more times. We're going to put it under the trim. You'll see the cord going up the wall, but all the calls are, yeah. I did that in my old room with the, like, all of the HDMIs and AV cords and everything. There's like that little trim you can get where you put cords inside it. Once I put it up there, people didn't even know it was there, right? I had all the cords like running through it. It was like hidden so that you could have everything hooked up and just came through the projector. I mean, I could. furnace is right beside me, right? I just don't think I want to jam into it. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had really any issues up until today. So, whatever they did, I don't get it. Right, so we're going to play the painted deck. So the painted deck gives us 2 extra hand size, but we only have 4 jokers to pull at. I think we have to beat this one twice. You see, we have like a lot of cards. Also, I'll share with you guys. Since I quit smoking, I've been doing like the vape thing. And I bought some new like vape cartridges today. I don't like them at all. So I think I'm done with the vape now too. It'll be there in case I need it. But I think I'm gonna just stop. There you go. You heard here first. I know. It is pretty big, I think. Can we get a straight flush here? We need the 5 of spades. Arrow, have you looked into Path of Exile 2? I'm not saying I'm on board yet, but it looks pretty good. You do anything for fast internet? But here's the thing, Corey. Here's the thing. I have fast internet. It just doesn't let me do the one thing that I wanted to do tonight. It does look good for a free-to-play game. PoE's been around for like 8 years. Yeah. Good to see you, Docile Minotaur, as well. Hi. Aeronaut tipped me onto it a while back. I played through it a little bit, and I enjoyed it. But it was... I think it would play better on PC, and I was playing it on PS5 for my first go. And the skill tree is a little bit daunting to a new player. I'll say that. I like it. I like how much you can do with it. But I think it will take time to actually like theory craft your build. That makes sense. Was it PS4? I thought I was playing it on PS5 upstairs. In my living room. When the flood happened, I think that's what I was playing. Yeah, I went with I'm not familiar with all the class names and stuff, but it's like a paladin, like a crusader or something. I don't know. But they get like ranged magic attacks as well. So you had like mace and shield or something like that. Mace and shield skills. But then you can also cast magic as well. So I did that. Then I kind of came less from the melee side and more to the caster side of things. Because there was one where it was like you like have lightning shoot down and blast out. Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, you played it way before I did. But I think there was like an issue with something. Or like I had a bunch of stuff in storage or whatever. And you were like, "Oh, well, have you ever heard of PoE?" I was like, "What's PoE?" Then I looked into it and I played it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, so early access, you have to pay. Right? But I won't pay for early access, but I would, I'll definitely try it when it comes out. And I think, from what I see, I think Path of Exile may be, dare I say, about to beat Diablo. They might dethrone Diablo from the isometric dungeon crawler action, you know, platform kind of game. Yeah, but isn't just the premium stuff just cosmetic? We can do this. Value of things, right? I agree with you, Docile. 100% I agree with you. Having a free game that has all of the stuff, right? Yeah. And I mean, here's the rub, right? I paid full pop for Diablo 4. Bought it, like pre-ordered it, right? Played it for a little bit. Pre-ordered the expansion, which is basically like full pop again. And they've done nothing to redeem themselves. I gave it good tries. And I was hopeful that the expansion may, you know, be the redemption song, a la Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls, right? I thought that Diablo 4 might just do the same thing. That the game is just going to get so much better after the expansion. And they did not. But from what I see from Path of Exile, it looks good. Like it looks better than Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 took almost $200 of my money. And Path of Exile 2 is going to take $0 of my money. So that, to use Docile Minotaur's words, that's pretty cool sauce on my sandwich. But I gave Diablo a really fair shake. I contributed a lot of hours and paid money for it. They dropped the ball. Just saying, they dropped the ball. We do one more round with that one. Yeah, time to boot up Reaper of Souls again. Okay, let's do this. Every deck is a king deck until it's not a king deck. During my time off, I worried a lot. I hung out with my kids and my wife, and I went and saw my mom. So, you know, took time that was needed. That's it. Didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything special. Yeah. Had to take the time. And from like a mental space, right? Like unplugging, there is a lot of value in just unplugging, right? So there you go. Get rid of some little cards. It definitely was needed, Mom Maple. All right, let's try and get some jokers and stuff going on here. I'm gonna do this. There you go. Just committed. Did it. So now I just need to get 3 of a kinds. Let's just play it. Yeah. Be fine. Be fine. Actually, let's do it with this one just to see. There we go. We will be okay for a little bit here. Okay. This Baron is why I get kings. Don't think we're quite there yet, but let's try and struggle, make it through. Go figure. Well, I mean, that's going to be enough. There we go. Okay. Now I need tarot cards. These are shit ones. Sucks. So, don't think we'll be able to activate this one. Be able to activate this. Cocky mushrooms. That's the run. The run is done. Enjoy the lurk, Corey. Silly boss blinds gets me again. Gets me again. All right. Let's see if we can do this. So first hand, if you get a full house, usually enough to beat it. One of 4 chance to increase the poker hand. But I do like Huntman. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just playing whatever hands I can. Throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. That's what we're doing. That is the game style that you should get used to. Some people play this game and they are so laser focused on exactly what they need to do. Ah, man. Give into the chaos. All right, let's get some face cards out there. Yeah. And I agree. I think if you just kind of roll with it and just like take what the game gives you, I think that you're able to, usually make stuff happen. But there are times where you need to kind of like position yourself, think a little bit strategic, be like, what is going to be a good strategy in the long run? Because so far, this hasn't procced one time at all. Yeah, as well. Now what we want is the Joker that gives us multipliers for each reroll. Hey, finally procced. It procced. It finally procced. I haven't seen the dice one yet either. The one that improves the odds. I haven't seen that one. Well, let's get that full house out there. There we go. And I mean, I think there's some definite things that you can do to set yourself up for success. Like building your economy early, super important to do. Let's go back in time. See what we can do here. Well, that's poopy. Okay, we got another level up there, so that's good. Okay. Straight up 4 multiplier. Sure. I only have 4 spots. Okay. Okay, so we want to play face cards. Basically, that's what it comes down to. I also want to keep those cards, the gold ones, in my hand. If I don't play them, I get 3 gold for each of them. So having an economy, kind of important. Should have re-rolled there. Listen, guys, I'm not perfect, okay? I have a crack in my ass. I've done this one so many times and haven't gotten the Cavendish. So with this banana, fun fact, history lesson on bananas. Bananas that we know today are the Cavendish bananas. They are genetically modified by humans since way back in the day, so that the seeds are small, the flavor and the meat is more hearty, like you get a bigger edible part of a banana compared to the Gros Michel that used to be what bananas were way back in the day. Back in the day, the seeds were bigger. It even had a different taste. So you know the banana flavoring that you get from like amoxicillin or like just banana pudding? You know how that doesn't taste like bananas actually taste? That's because that taste was derived from the Gros Michel banana. That's what bananas used to taste like. And now the Cavendish banana, the banana that we buy all over the place, the Chiquita bananas, right? That is the new, that is what we now eat for bananas. Anyway, in this game, if this one destroys itself, then you have the opportunity to get the Cavendish banana. And the Cavendish banana gives you a 3 times multiplier on top of your multipliers. So it is a much better banana. Just saying. There you go. That's why I'm humming and hawing over this. But you buy this, getting 15 base multi is pretty good. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. But then you have to wait for a 1 in 6 chance for it to actually blow up. And then you have to wait to find the Cavendish banana in the shop. The chance of actually getting it is pretty slim. But we're still going to take it. After all of that, we're still going to take it. He knows a lot about bananas. And I eat it this way. Like a cup of corn. Here. I would like some tarot cards so I can start messing up my deck. What do I want? You once bit into the center of a banana like some apes do, and you got yelled at by a teacher. I would say that it probably wasn't due to the fact that you bit into the middle of a banana. If you did it quietly, I'm sure nobody would care. However, knowing you a little bit, it was probably not done quietly. Just saying.
Simagio is jumping in the leave pile with 4 viewers.
Simagio, welcome on in. Welcome in, viewers. I am Maple. Hope you're having a great night. It is it's early morning for you guys, actually, so good morning. Go to bed, get some sleep. You got a big day tomorrow, okay? You need to be well rested. But welcome on in. We're playing some Balatro. My internet service provider did something, and now I can't connect to the Horizon servers. So I'm not playing Final Fantasy XI tonight. So we're doing Balatro. And the goal here is to beat all of the stakes on all of the decks. So that's only 20 more wins that I have to get. That's it. That's it. Sai, what were you playing tonight? What did you have going on? And we just had our history lesson about bananas here. So you missed out on banana talk. Actually, let's just play that. There's new card backs. Is it in the settings or something? I haven't played Balatro in a hot minute. It's in the settings, yeah. Like in options? Oh, customized deck. Ooh. We got the Witcher cards. We got Cyberpunk. That's kind of neat. And you can change them for like each one. Oh. Look at those little Amongai. Well, I mean, that's happening on that. I think we do the Witcher here, sure. Vampire Survivors. I am not familiar with that. We got Slay the Spire. I mean, that's another deck building roguelite. Toss a card to your Witcher. Yeah. I do not know Vampire Survivors, no. Dave the Diver. Stardew Valley. I mean, we have to have Stardew Valley too. Is it roguelite too? Yeah. I'll have to check it out. Is that one of the ones where like you walk around and like you have a sword that like swings around or whatever, and then like things die and you collect the XP and then you get like weapon upgrades or spell upgrades and all that kind of stuff? Is that like the kind of thing? And you have to like wander around the whole thing and it's like endless waves of enemies coming at you. Anyway, that's the one. I think I've seen it, but I never had the inkling to like actually play it. Let's just buy that and hold on to it. Let's get money. Money's always good. There was so there was another one that I played called Loop Hero. It's not nothing like Vampire Survivors or whatever. But it's that 8-bitty kind of look and feel. And it's almost like an idle game where you make the choices and then the guy does a loop. And as he goes around the loop, he'll run into enemies and they fight the enemies. But like there's nothing you really need to do. It's just each loop, once it gets back to the beginning, then that is your action, and then it goes and does the thing. But it's also very kind of roguelite as well, in that, you know, you can play the game over and over and over again, and it's never going to be the same game. We're still holding on to our Gross Michelle, so that's good. Let's see what we can do here. Spell Brigade is similar to what I described. Spell Brigade. I think there's been a bunch of them that have come out. Some I don't think they've done enough balancing. Because it's like, oh, you get this one item and you just kill everything now. And then other ones, it's like, you cannot win unless you get this one item. Okay, we're doing it. Let's start getting rid of little ones here. Okay. Do that. That's fine. We can do this. Oh, let me use that first. Let's see if we can upgrade 3 of a kind first. Right. It throws away cards. I forgot. That kind of sucked. Threw away another king. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it, right? All right, let's do this. Play that. We're safe. We're safe. We're fine. Everything is fine. It's fine, okay? It's fine. Relax, okay? Everything's fine. And yeah. Okay, mister. I've been burned before with you. You really haven't done anything for me, so goodbye. Now this is interesting as well, because we could get more of this. Just do it, right? Just do it. It'll be fine. The thing that sucks about this is you only have like the 2 discards at this level. Well. You pair gonna get me there? Just. Okay. Give me some stuff. Let's alter this deck around here. That wasn't what I was looking for. Hmm. Well, that was a waste of a whole bunch of money. Okay. Again, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We almost weren't fine. That should be it. These are not what I'm looking for. Good old wheel of nope. What are the chances that I'm going to get tarot cards I actually want? This is such a just middle of the road everything here. Well, thing. So we can break one of these two. Okay. Easy game, right? Also, do I look like I'm not lit up or something? You think that's weird? Well, I bet you know what it was. The camera setting. Do I want to fuck with my camera setting? Because OBS crashed on me. And I think sometimes when it crashes, it fucks with my camera setting. So note to self, fix the camera settings after the stream. Do that. Let's get rid of some. You can do a flush dose as well, right? Hey, you're dumb. Good to see you, buddy. How are things in your neck of the woods? We're doing some Balatro tonight because my internet service provider decided to change something. And now apparently if I'm on Wi-Fi, I can't connect for some reason. I don't know. I just believe what people tell me, okay? I am not a smart man, but I do know what is. And so we're playing some Balatro. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I've gotten a few hours into it. Just a few. I only have to beat it 20 more times until I'm done with it. So we're seeing what we can do tonight. Just a few. A few. Put it on. Okay, more than a few. It'll tell me in my theme library, right? So it says total playtime is 2,141.8 hours. But I sometimes forget to close things. Okay. Don't judge me. Judge me. Judging monkey. Well, let's just try the single 6. It wasn't enough. Uh-oh. I think we pull out the 5 of a kind just to make sure that we beat it. So we just got to just tighten up our deck. Really, that's all we got to do here. And I say tighten it up, and then I go and I look at pack of cards. Okay, we can only play one hand here. Okay. I don't think that's going to be enough. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. Finger burner. So we just go again. That's part of life. Each time you just try your best. And you think about what you could have done differently. What did we learn from it? How do we move on after that horrible defeat? You're dumb. How has How's your Beastmaster going? I think I got mine to 57. And I got a peacock amulet. I think I got it. It'd be 3 days ago, something like that. After 7 runs, I think. Got my thief to 27. Yeah. Yeah, there's no participation trophy. The game doesn't respect your time or your effort. You play the game, you lose the game, and you fucking deal with it. Okay? Yeah. Oh, you spent all that time doing that thing and you didn't win? Mm-hmm. Try again. Do it again. Go farm all those items. Go do all those quests. Do all the things that you got to do. Also, if you think about some of the challenges that Square Enix has done over the years, like Lightning Dodger, right? That is Square Enix, like, game design 101 right there. Yeah. Exactly. That's right, yeah. Sucks to suck. Really. Sucks to suck. Too bad, so sad. Tell your story walking. People say Canadians are always so polite and so nice, and I'm like, why am I such a fucking asshole then? Why am I such a fucking asshole? I don't know. Wheel of Nope. Gotta love it. Do I want mime? No, I don't. Not yet. I always get rid of the 2s. The chances of me finding the tiny one. Yeah. That's right. You should choose kindness because there's assholes like me out there, okay? It's the whole do as I say, not as I do thing. But I mean, also, I think we live in a day and an age where, you know, when I think about me growing up as a little child in, you know, in Canada, there were some hard times. Like, I got bullied. I got beat up. I got people, you know, treat me like a piece of shit, right? There's a lot of like bad things that happen, and you know what? It made me the person that I am today. Yeah. In the 80s, yes. In the 80s. You did something stupid, people pointed at you and laughed. Laughed and laughed and laughed. Right in your face. Ha ha ha, loser. Fucking walk much? Fucking idiot. Right? So, I mean, I get it. Choose kindness, right? Choose kindness. You don't have to be a dick. You can be a dick. Yeah, I mean, you just don't have to be. That's all I'm saying. I love how I'm just like half-assing this game tier too. But we're making it happen. I mean, it's working. But no, like, I mean, so I understand we can make the choice to be kinder to people, right? So that people don't have to have. I mean, the world's shitty enough as it is without everybody treating each other like a piece of shit, right? And this is my very, very well-groomed vocabulary here. But there's value in speaking plainly and being blunt and being very clear. So I can say, I don't agree with you on X topic. I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm saying I don't agree with your take on this. So I think there's a little bit of a difference there. Same with somebody falls down. Yeah, I'm going to laugh. But I'm also going to say, hey, are you okay? That was pretty fucking funny, but are you okay? Right? I don't know. The world doesn't have to be such a shitty place. But I think that there's a line that needs to be established where I'm going to tell you you are doing a very shitty job or you're being a very shitty person if you're being a very shitty person or you're doing a very shitty job. That doesn't mean I'm not being kind. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes people need to be assholes so that people know where they stand. Maybe? I'm doing like a Bill Burr thing right now where you say one thing very, very adamantly and strongly, and then you completely backtrack by saying, I don't know. Maybe I'm not right, right? Yeah. But like there's people that just act like complete fucking it. Like you see videos of people, grown adults who get caught shoplifting or something and they throw a fucking temper tantrum. Like that is a problem. There should have been somebody along the way that gave them a smack upside the head to say, you don't fucking act like that. Okay? Pull your head out of your ass. Don't be like that. You are being an awful human being right now. Don't be a horrible, awful human being. And we're seeing it now with people in their early 20s where they got the participation badges, they got the gentle parroting, right? They got all that kind of stuff. And now we're seeing what kind of shitty adults they are. And this is where people have to say, like, you are a piece of shit. Don't talk to me like that. That is unacceptable. And it's not me being an asshole, but you're making me be an asshole. I don't want to be an asshole, but you're putting me in a place where I have to call you out on your bullshit because that is not a societal norm now. And I'm not shaming you for your shit, right? Like people are like, oh, you don't shame me. I'm not shaming you. You should feel ashamed though. You should. I don't know. Again, there's that I don't know at the end of what I said. I said it very convincingly. And then I said, I don't know. Completely abolished everything that I just said. Well, we take it because it's free. And we take that one because we can make some synergy there. Here we go. With full house. Full house, that is. Here we go. And can I just say, I am fearful for January. Like when your neighbors are going through some troubles, right? You as a good neighbor, you're like, hey, I'm concerned about you. No? Yeah. And I'm Canadian, so I shouldn't really give a shit. But I give a shit. Because I think it will have global implications. And I'll just go on the record right now. I'm too old to go to war. Can't draft me. I'm too old. I got a bad back too. Like I lifted this couch. I don't know. I was in my 30s. But I lifted and I kind of turned at the same time and I heard like a right? That was not good. That was not good at all. But it's really sore sometimes. Like I could, maybe turn over in my sleep and it just kind of re-aggravates it. But you do not want me watching your back. I'm just saying, right? Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's the shitty thing about it is like some people went into it not knowing what they were actually doing, right? And their vote counts just as much as anybody else's. All right, add some cards to my deck, please. Add. I guess. There we go. Now we got some synergies going. Okay. Go with that. Okay. We are off to an okay start here. Not the best start, but an okay one. Yeah, so it's they're called tariffs, Docile Minotaur. So how it works is, and you can look it up, but they tried that way back in the day to stop the recession from turning into the depression, right? And spoiler alert, it didn't work. So what the theory is that if you put taxes or tariffs on goods that are coming into the country, that means that it will force corporations or manufacturers to produce stuff in the country so that it can compete with the cheaper product that comes from outside of the country. That's what they want to do. So they want to promote manufacturing and production from their own country by artificially raising the prices of imported goods. So that's where the only people that is going to be hurting is the general public. Well, let's be honest, there is no middle class anymore, but the lower class and the upper lower class, that's who is hurting. The mass general population People who can't afford shit is who is going to be impacted by the tariffs. Because that means everything across the board is going to go up in price. And they're going to be like, well, why can't we have cheaper American-made things? Well, you can't have cheaper American-made things because let's say the quality of life, right? Like there's a living wage that they're talking about, increasing minimum wage, all that kind of stuff, right? So you have to pay American workers more than you have to pay foreign workers in that country, right? So of course, you're going to get a more expensive product because it costs more to produce it, to make it here, local. It's cheaper to take raw materials from this country or a country, ship it all the way on a goddamn fucking boat over to China. So you take the raw materials from here, you ship it over to China. They break it down, change it, make it into whatever you want, paint it, put a little sticker on it, and then they ship it back over to the country of origin, and that is actually cheaper than just taking the raw materials in the country that you know they came from, paying somebody in that country to make them into the thing that you want them to make it into, paint it, slap a little sticker on it. It's actually cheaper to send it all the way across the world, have them do it and send it all the way back than it is to actually take the raw material, make it into a thing in the countries that we live in. And that's what's going to happen. So tariffs, all the product that comes in from China, all the product that comes in from Canada, all the product that comes in from Mexico, they're all going to be taxed on it. That means the foreign nations that are importing or exporting goods into the US, they're going to get paid more. But the corporations then have to pay more for the products, for the materials, for the imports that they're getting. Corporations don't absorb costs. They don't do that. Corporations charge the end user so that their profits and their shares go up. So if they have a product that they have a demand for, they are going to supply that demand. But if it's now costing them, let's say, $2 instead of $1 to make that thing, well, now they got to charge you at least an extra $1 because they can't lose money on this deal. They need to increase their profits year over year over year, and that's what corporate America is. Every year, I need to be making more money than I made last year. So by having tariffs on imports into the US, it's actually going to just cause everything to cost more. And I don't know if you've seen the news, but food already costs more. Clothing is costing more. Everything is costing more. Wages aren't even close to being where they should be. So people who are struggling already right now today, what's going to happen when t-shirts are $40? When running shoes are $250 for the cheap ones? What's going to happen when gas is what? $4 a liter? What happens to public transit too? Maybe you can't afford a car. You take the bus, you take a train, you take a subway. Well, fuel costs go up. Well, now the train company, the bus company, they're not going to lose profits. They're a corporation too. So then fares now get increased. You're just working a 9 to 5 trying to get by. Your boss isn't going to come out and say, hey, you know what? The price of everything is going up. So here's an extra $18 an hour so that you can live comfortably. No, they're not going to fucking do it. They're going to say, you need this job. So do all this fucking work and be happy about it. Because if you're not happy, you can get the fuck out. I'll pay somebody else what I'm paying you to do this job, right? Yeah, I mean, it was a campaign, and I don't like getting all like political up in here and everything, but like it was a campaign tactic, and it worked. And all it was saying the words in a specific way to get stupid people to buy in and vote. He says, I'm going to put tariffs on the products coming in from China. Yeah, tariff is just, that stuff is now going to cost you more. That's it. You like that cheap, the cheap clothes that come in from over there, right? Campaign taxes, exactly. That's all it is. Campaign tactics. That's all it is. And if you don't question, and I'll say this about my generation, we were taught to question everything. Question authority. Don't just do stuff because somebody told you to do it. Think about why it matters. Think about, do your research. Look into the information. Make up your own mind. That was what we were taught. My generation. Or maybe that's just what I paid attention to. But that's what I learned. So if you actually take a look and you go and look and find a point and a counterpoint and lean into both sides to understand, is what happens with media now. I'm a little fired up about this topic, but what happens in the media now is you get confirmation bias. That is all you get. Do as I say, not as I do. I've done all the research, so I don't need to tell you why. But I mean, when you go to research a topic with all the cookies, with all the AI mining all of your information so that it can better support you, right? Now what happens is you just get the confirmation bias. You type into Google or you ask Alexa or Siri, what is the answer to this question? And you are going to get what the algorithm thinks you want. And that's where there's a big problem these days. Is that, it's on the internet or Alexa told me, so it must be true. Nope. Not the case. Go and find a counterpoint. Because they might be making sense over there. And there's people in my life who are like, I'm so glad that Trump got in. And I'm not a fan. I'm not. I think that this going to be dark days ahead. And I hate to be like a naysayer and I hate to be this guy. But, I mean, if his last term tells you anything of what to expect, right? Next 4 years is going to be fucking bullshit, man. All right, let's get back to the video game. We were playing a video game here. We have to add cards. Add cards to our deck. That's what we have to do. We like kings, and we like holograms. There we go. All right, let's do it. There we go. We got straight. Easy. Easy game. So easy. You like how, you know, I even have in my rules, like, no politics. And then I go off on a crazy rant about politics. Guys. And girls. Camera must be on. Well, goodbye, my friend. It was good to know you. On to the next one. Fine, right? Fine. My rules don't say politics. They don't? I guess they don't. Technically, they don't. You're right. I thought the rules that I copied and pasted had that in there. Good. Good to know. I like that you're keeping me honest here, Docile. Good. Might as well. Diamonds. Money's important. Let's get money. What happened to all my windows? Awesome. Here we go. That's interesting that just Google Chrome decided to just completely shit out on me too. 2 times. I think I need a bit. Yeah. Well, we need something. We need some base multiplier. Really not getting much any. Sure, we'll do that. All right. Gotta add cards. Gotta start doing something here. Kind of middle of the roading in, you know? I find that like Balatro is one of those games that is like, if you can min-max it, you can min-max it. Bless me. I don't know what it is, but like it was like 2 hours ago. All of a sudden my sinuses and my nose just got all like crazy. Should be fine, right? Almost fine. That'll be enough. I did get distracted for a little. You're right. And I'll say this. I blame my internet service provider, because that kind of conversation would have never happened during Final Fantasy, because I would have been like not even talking and not even reading chat. Right? Pro streamer over here. We got a bunch of aces. Let's take the ace. Sure. We've made that choice. We've made that choice. I don't know. It's pretty comfortable where I am right now. Like in my house. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. Which is nice. Finally, an arcane pack. I mean, money's nice, but how many times are we going to see this? Right? Can't do it. Broken our hearts too many times tonight. I'm not going to have it. Not going to have it. Try to get I have 4 of a kind 9s, so I mean that is I am built for more aces for sure. But I mean, I got 5 kings too. Well, we take the discount, that is for sure. Wasted my money. Okay, that's positive. I like that. Could it be just the one shot? I mean, aces really aren't that great, but we take them. Okay. I mean, all right. We're all in on aces. They're not very versatile. We're going to take them anyway. Here we go. Again, 1 in 6 chance for this to blow up, but no, never blows up. should be adding cards to our deck. Take a Steel Queen. Docile Minotaur, how is the D&D campaign going? Everything going well, I hope. Well, I guess you have multiple campaigns, but how is all that going for you? Doesn't look good for our heroes, friend. One single ace. We made it by 685 points. Tips, whatever. But we made it. That's all that mattered. All right, give me something good here. Tell me something good. Tell me how you like it. Yeah. Main campaign's going good. Players hit level 12. Nice. They're starting to plane hop in search of artifacts to take that evil guy. Exciting times. You have some wrenches ready to be thrown into the mix. Always. I'm gonna say let's do this first. Just because, like, it's some points. Yeah. Again, let's get some points here. I only have one more discard. That is not a lot. And we got a bad multi on poop. Poop, 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 poop. All right. You've been playing this campaign for more than 2 years now. Out of the big end game. And or more sessions. Nice. That's awesome. Let's just move back over here. There we go. Hey. Hi. Hi. I think I'm going to wind down the stream here. It's been fun. It's been good talks, good chatters. Lots of people in, lots of people out. So if you're here chatting, I appreciate you. If you're here lurking, I appreciate you too. Next stream is going to be Friday for me. And we're getting back to basics. We're going to be doing some marbles on stream. 6 p.m. Eastern on Friday is when that goes down. So if you want to hang out and do marbles, be here because we're going to do it. And if people don't show up, we're not going to do marbles because it's not fun me sitting here all by myself. You know what I mean? You're going to be here, Mama Maple, 6 p.m. Friday for marbles. I know that you are. Okay. Let's throw somebody over a host and a raid. Let's take a look here. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, people. Let's kick you over to Branch Blades Games. He is a hardcore Final Fantasy 11 player, and I like him. He's a cool guy. So we're gonna go right over there. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate you guys. I really do. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you chose to be with me, and that means a lot to me. Stay happy, stay humble, stay healthy, make the world a better place. You don't have to be an asshole. I'm already kind of one. Make the world a better place, okay? Peace.